Time to trick-or-treat this mamma-jamma. Trick-or-treat, smell my feet and whatnot, good sir? Thank you.
Tricker. Ah! Somebody took my bag! Somebody took my bag!
Hello friends and welcome to the Burger Talk. If you're new here, welcome. And if you like Bob's Burgers, trust me, you are in the right place and you should stick around because we have a good time around here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the burger community. And in honor of the spooky season, I have been doing Halloween Belchers style all October long, going through all of the Halloween specials in Bob's Burgers. Last week, I did Tina Witch and the Wolf of Wharf Street. And today, we're gonna keep those spooky vibes going and talk about 3 of the Halloween specials today. You guys are in for a treat. And that's gonna be Nightmare on Ocean Avenue Street, Pig Trouble in Little Tina, and Heartbreak Hotel-oween. And let's jump into it. I'm sorry, I know that there's a glare on my glasses. I need to figure out how to make that not a thing. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm still in a new space figuring out lighting and all of that, so please bear with me. We're getting into the Halloween vibes. Y'all, my chair is squeaking like there is no tomorrow. I am so sorry. I'd be moving around and squirming, so I need to stay still. Let's do some meditation or something, some breathing. Okay, you good? I think I'm good. I'm sorry if you hear the squeaking. I apologize. I feel like this video is just feeling a little ADHD. If you do struggle with that, I'm sorry. So starting off with our first episode, Nightmare on Elm Street. Sorry, not Nightmare on Elm Street. It's actually a play on Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Ocean Avenue Street, which is in season 9, episode 4, which is the street that Bob's Burgers is on. But the episode starts out, of course, Halloween night. The kids are out trick-or-treating, and it's actually really cool because for the first time, the kids are able to trick-or-treat in town and actually get candy on their strip that they're on.
I love how Ocean Avenue is going to be pedestrian only on Halloween. We only have to trick-or-treat on one street and we live on it.
So I really appreciated that the town put that on for all of the kids because I'm sure that it's difficult. Like for the people who are watching, if I have any city dwellers, like inner city people, I'm sure that was tough for you growing up. If you wanted to do trick-or-treating and celebrate Halloween, you probably couldn't do it that easily. Oh man, a train is coming. All right, we'll return. Before I was so rudely interrupted by the train, I was talking about the fact that Wonder Wharf, Ocean Avenue Street, the area surrounding Bob's Burgers is having trick-or-treating on their street and in the city, and that's really cool for the kids who live in the city. And of course, things have to take a turn for the worst because what is a Bob's Burgers episode without some hijinks? So the kids are doing their thing trick-or-treating. The Belchers run into Andy and Ollie. Their candy has been stolen by some mystery person. The Belchers chalk it up to, just maybe some, okay, all right, stop. Literally, no one needs me when I'm not busy, and then when I am busy, everyone needs me. So the Belchers chalk it up to maybe just some teens causing trouble, stealing candy from kids.
Andy, Ollie, are you okay?
No, our candy got stolen by a devil!
Sounds like punk teens being punks. Sorry, guys.
And then regular size Rudy came up and he's like, someone stole my candy.
That really sucks.
Hey, has anyone seen an astronaut running through here?
We have Astro? Not. Why?
'Cause that astronaut stole my bag of candy.
For real?
They're like, oh, okay, that's a little strange, like 2 people in a row getting their candy stolen, but still, like, not that crazy. Probably still some teens messing about. And then another person, Daryl, comes up and he's like, my candy was stolen too. And it's like, okay, all right, this is getting a little strange.
My candy! My candy! My beautiful candy!
Oh no, you two?
Who took yours, a devil or an astronaut?
Neither. It was a hockey goalie with a knife.
These teens are real active tonight. What the heck is going on? So the Belchers, are still kind of like they're concerned, but they're really just thinking it's these darn teenagers out here causing a ruckus.
Freaking teens. Why can't they just stick to scaring each other down at Wonder Wharf?
They go and they accuse actually Jimmy Jr. and Zeke first because they're like, oh, like you guys are teenagers and you're into mischief and all of that.
Teens. More trick than treat this year, huh?
Of course, they're offended and they're like, we are not stealing nobody's candy.
Do what?
What are you talking about?
You know damn well what we're talking about.
There's a group of teens stealing kids' candy. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Would you?
Easy there, Sister Mary yelling at me. That sucked sour balls, but it wasn't us.
And in the middle of them accusing Zeke and Jimmy Jr., somebody else's candy gets stolen. So they're like, see, we didn't do it. Also, what the heck?
Ah!
Gene, what happened?
My candy, it's gone!
What? You too? Who took it?
That guy! No, that guy! I didn't see candy! Someone just yanked it out of my hand!
Told you it wasn't us.
Yeah, man, those accusations stink.
And so now things are getting serious because also the Belcher kids are starting to get their candy stolen. And it's like, whoa, okay, all right, like, let's calm down now. So now they're like, we have to go and find the culprit because this is ridiculous. We're not ending our Halloween candyless.
Are we chasing him? Are we gonna kill him?
I think I can do it. No, let's just follow him.
Yeah, we follow him. Maybe he leads us to his dumb friends and we get all of our stolen candy back.
So they're on the hunt for this candy thief. They go into the Mutilation Mansion, which is on Wonder Wharf, and it's some kind of haunted house that they have up. And the kids go in there to search for the candy thief. It's funny because it's all the fourth graders who go in there and are searching him out. Meanwhile, Tina and Jean are standing outside because they're too afraid, and they're like the older kids. But they do end up getting over their fear and going in there to help out their friends and sister.
Tina, Jean.
We realize you might need us in here more than we needed to not be in here.
So they find the culprit, and it is none other than
Dr. Yap?
You stole our candy?
Me? What?
It's like, oh, okay, the dentist. They were not expecting this. It almost felt very Scooby-Doo. You know, it's like, oh, like this is not who we were expecting to see under this mask. And he's stealing all of the Halloween candy because he's trying to look out for the kids' dental health.
I had to this year because of sticky sugar blooms. Do you know how bad they are for your teeth? Of course you don't, because you didn't barely graduate dental school.
I'm not trying to fix all of your cavities. It's kind of ironic because wouldn't dentists make more money if we had more cavities? But he's like, no, like I'm not trying to do all of that.
Don't you make more money if kids get a lot of cavities?
Ah, that's a common misconception. Plus, cavities are gross and they smell weird, and I don't want to fill cavities all winter. I want to go skiing.
They're like, well, tell us where the candy is. And he's like, never. But he finally gives up the ghost. He thinks that he's being all mysterious, but kind of very clearly gives it away.
Let's just say your Halloween has been incinerated.
The incinerator! Guys, follow me!
Did I say incinerated? No, I meant it's in the ocean.
And so they run to the incinerator or whatever, the landfill trash heap thing, I don't know, wherever they be burning trash. And they find the candy, beg for it back, and they get their own candy, as well as all of the other kids in town whose candy was stolen. They start distributing out that candy and giving it back to them and saving their Halloween. So the Belcher kids saved Halloween, and it was actually very heartfelt.
Hey, you look like you might have lost something. Oh, sorry.
Here you go, kid. Stick this in your face hole.
Here.
Yay, candy!
Okay, eat.
Candy for you, and here's some candy for you.
And it was cool. It was fun just seeing all of the fun Halloween hijinks. So that was Nightmare on Ocean Avenue Street. I keep wanting to say Elm Street. It's not. And it's funny because, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not like a horror movie buff. I don't really do scary movies. Is it Freddy? I think it's Freddy. It's not Jason, because Jason is Friday the 13th, right? Freddy Krueger. They have the perspective of Dr. Yap looking through the mask and going to steal the candy, and I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to be like Freddy's perspective, and that's how that looked, like the heavy breathing and all of that. I'm sorry if I am wrong. Again, I don't watch horror movies really, so I think that is my best guess. If I'm right, then gold star to me. If I'm wrong, let me live in ignorant bliss. Okay, and moving on to the next episode, which is Big Trouble in Little Tina, which is in season 7, episode 4. I'm not gonna lie, this episode is probably my least favorite Halloween special of Bob's Burgers. I'm sorry, I was not the biggest fan of it. However, good things did come out of it, as do pretty much all Bob's Burgers episodes. So the plot of this one is that the 8th graders are wanting to go on a hayride on Halloween night, and Tina really wants to join along, of course, because also during this hayride, in the past, 8th graders have made it into like a little makeout session or whatever. And of course, Tina is trying to get in on the action, especially since Jimmy Jr. is supposed to be there.
Tammy invited a bunch of 8th graders to go on a haunted hayride on Halloween. I asked if I could go too, and she said, shh, 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 and walked backwards away from me.
So she really wants to go. Also, I guess it's a few days or that week before Halloween at school. The 8th graders are supposed to be dissecting fetal pigs in their science class. Of course, they're just being 8th graders. They're just being middle schoolers. Very annoying.
Shigeru-san, I have a note from my mom that says I don't have to do this because it seems gross.
And I can forge a note right now that says that as well.
But they get their pigs, and the kids are just making jokes, making fun of the pigs, all that kind of stuff. They're specifically making fun of Tina's pig because I guess it looks a little more gross than the other ones, even though they're all gross looking.
Thank you.
Ew, Tina's pig is nasty.
Yeah, that little piggy went to the market and everybody there threw up and died.
He's got weird ugly hairs on his chinny chin, right, Juju?
And she's like, oh, like it doesn't look that bad, you know?
Jeez, guys, I know he's dead, but I feel like it's not very nice to, you know.
Basically, Tina gets kind of peer pressured into joining along with them in, you know, making fun of the pigs. And so then she gives into it and she starts cracking jokes about her pig. And then they're laughing along with her and they think she's cool and all of that.
We do not need that kind of energy on the hayride.
I mean, look at this dead idiot. Talk about a puke chop, am I right? More like wham bam, no thank you, ham.
I mean, whatever.
So she feels accepted. She's talking to Jimmy Jr. after class. He's like, girl, you should totally join us on the hayride. She's like, literally all of her dreams are coming true. That night, unfortunately, in her dreams, she starts being haunted by her fetal pig from class.
Tina. I'm hogging the covers. Get it? Hog?
Ah, yes, I get it.
And she is losing sleep over this because it's starting to become a recurring thing. So she's exhausted and she goes to Jean and Louise about it. They do some research, basically find like a ritual that's supposed to help with curses and hauntings or whatever. And the way to do that is
Seishin Dobutsu appeasement rituals. First, you gotta make sure the whole animal is intact.
Oh, that's great, because I took out all the organs.
Then you gotta put a drop of your blood inside the animal as an offering for your wrongdoing.
And so they go and do that. It's really gross.
Now bind them and bury them.
You're burying me? This is not cool, Tina.
But it doesn't work. And she's still being haunted by the pig. And it's on this hayride. She finally made it to the hayride, but she's like literally falling asleep. She's so tired, poor thing. And she's being haunted by the pig in her sleep on the hayride.
And more nostrils than usual? What the hell? You're supposed to be gone.
Well, now I'm back, baby.
I don't know. We were gonna kiss, and then she just fell asleep.
She's like, what is happening? What did I do? What can I do to make you go away? And he's like, I'm not doing this to you, Tina. This is you.
Why won't you just leave me alone?
Wait a minute. You think I'm doing this to you? No. You're doing this to you. You gave in to peer pressure and made fun of me, and you felt really guilty about it, and this is what your brain did.
Ow.
And it was like, whoa, okay, I was not expecting that. But a very valuable life lesson for her to learn. And she realized, okay, definitely not the right thing to do because she's a good girl. And, you know, she cares about people and she's not trying to do the wrong thing if that's what it means to fit in with others.
Skeleton arm! Surprise and scare!
Oh my god, that is so embarrassing.
So great. It's great, tractor driver guy.
No, I'm saying it's dumb.
You know who else is great? My fetal pig. Yeah, the one I made fun of to seem cool. Well, I was wrong.
So again, very coming of age moment for her, moment of growth for our Tina girl, Tina Bina, and we love to see it. I enjoy the lesson that came from it, but the episode overall, I didn't love it. It was just gross. Like, it was just a gross episode overall. And so it was just like, kind of uncomfortable to watch, I guess. But if you like it, you like it, you know. I mean, I liked it fine, but out of all of the Halloween specials, it's probably my least favorite, if we're going to keep it a buck. And we're moving on to the next episode, and that's going to be Heartbreak Hotel-oween, which is in season 11, and that's episode 4. And this one, yet again, Halloween night. It starts out with Louise wanting to enact a revenge plan on a particular house that did them wrong a couple Halloweens back.
And it also happens to be wide enough for an entire bowl of candy from a certain candy stiffer's house.
Does this have anything to do with that one house that ran out of candy a few years ago that you can't let go of for some reason?
First of all, it was 2 years ago, and then they stiffed me again last year.
And so she's trying to gear up her and her siblings for this attack on this house because they are owed candy and they're refusing to give it to them. So she's like, okay, well then you're going to
face my wrath, the wrath of Louise Belcher.
Get ready. So as they're about to head out, Bob says, oh, there's a delivery that needs to be made. Someone called in for a burger delivery.
So I guess we're gonna deliver a burger.
We do that?
It's for someone staying at the hotel at the end of the block. It's so close, I just said yes.
We can deliver it for you, Dad.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not at all because I'm putting off something that I really don't want to do.
Of course, Louise is the only one who really wants to do this because she's still holding a grudge over it. Tina is like trying to essentially procrastinate as much as possible so that they don't really have to do this. And they take this burger delivery, take it to the room just to find this lady named Dolores who is doing a seance in her hotel room, and it's real creepy. So of course they hightail it out of there because she also calls them bait. Why the heck would you say that to anyone, let alone children?
Bring them in, fair spiritum. Oh, good, the bait's here.
Bait?
Come in.
Are we the bait?
I'm not baiting around to find out.
And unfortunately, Jean left part of their costume in the ladies' room, and Louise is like, we have to go back. And so they go back and they discover why this lady's having a seance. It turns out
Dolores' lover died on Halloween night in room 313 50 years ago. So she comes up here every year to conjure up Roger's spirit.
who supposedly cheated on her on Halloween night all those years ago to give it to him or whatever. She's still mad. She's still holding a grudge over this. And it's become a whole event at this hotel.
And a bunch of us hang out in the lobby, take in the vibe, have a few drinks, and hope the ghost shows up. It's a haunted hoot.
So it's become a whole thing. But the thing is, Tina actually believes that Roger's innocent. She doesn't believe that he actually cheated. So essentially, the reason she thought he was cheating is because
Roger went to get us drinks, and he never came back.
What?
I asked around if anyone's seen Spartacus. Someone told me that they saw him at the elevator with I Dream of Jeannie. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated.
But Tina's like, I feel like there's a couple holes in this story. I don't know if Roger is as guilty as everyone says that he is. And I want to prove it. I want to prove his innocence.
Dolores, this doesn't sound like a cheater wrote it.
A cheater did write it.
But what if what you think happened didn't happen? What if there's another explanation? Wait, how about this? Give me a chance. If I can't figure it out, I'll go do your plan. But if I can't, then we go trick-or-treating like normal. No vendettas, just candy.
So she gets the photos and documents or whatever that are provided to her to try and solve the mystery. While Tina is trying to investigate all these documents, and they're kind of coming up on some answers, the pictures and all that go missing. And they're like, whoa.
The photo, the letters, they're gone.
Okay, that is odd.
What the heck?
And so then now accusations are flying, and finally it comes down to it was Dolores. Dolores was the one who took her own stuff because she didn't want it to be found out, I guess, or whatever.
And then I saw the photo sticking out of the back of your pants.
Oh, you can see this?
Wait, you took the photo and the letters?
Yes, and it's my own damn business why I did it.
Maybe a part of her had become comfortable in doing this like ritual every year. But it turns out, yes, Roger was actually not cheating on her. He had started to have an allergic reaction to some peanuts that he had had earlier. And unfortunately, the poor man was like going into anaphylactic shock, and this woman was helping him out while he was like basically dying.
I Dream of Jeannie. She's the final piece. Who was she?
Or possibly, who was he?
Huh?
Look, that's an Adam's apple that we didn't notice.
I bet I Dream of Jeannie was a doctor. They used to have male doctors. And I bet he was helping Roger because Roger is having an allergic reaction. He's sweaty, woozy. And Dr. Genie Man notices and says maybe he needs to lie down, so...
He helps Roger to the elevator so he can go to his room and get some rest.
They were trying to help them out and couldn't. I guess they didn't know what was happening to him. They didn't know that he was in anaphylactic shock. He technically died of cardiac arrest, a heart attack. But yeah, so poor thing was just like dying and no one knew what was happening and just assumed that the man was cheating. So his legacy was just tainted for all those years. But luckily, Tina was able to prove his innocence. So yeah, I guess that event probably ended there. But it was interesting. And then Louise did not end up going through with her revenge plan at the end of things. I guess the episode kind of showcased, holding grudges and, what good is really that revenge. If you don't know the whole story and what happened, you may end up regretting this decision. That parallel of Louise and Dolores and all of that. It's like, we need to have all of the facts here before we really start pointing fingers. So it was a good episode. episode. Very solid Halloween special. And now, of course, we have to take our little trivia break and test our burger smarts. So we're gonna go into that. We're just gonna try and get as many right as possible. I know every time I say I wanna get all 6 of them right, and I just end up not doing that. Of course, that's my hope and my dream, but maybe that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna try and do my best. That's what my mom told me to do when I was growing up, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Starting off with number 1. Louise convinces Gene that he needs to do what in order to be a real artist? Real artist. Okay, like I said, I'm giving a couple seconds in between so that I guess you guys can kind of play along. So he needed to cut off his ear in order to be a real artist. Like Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, sorry, no. I said the right name. He said Leonardo DiCaprio, and then Bob corrected him and was like, it's Leonardo da Vinci. He's like, no, it's Leonardo DiCaprio. Which, that wasn't even the proper person. It's Van Gogh, but that's besides the point. The name was wrong. Number 2, what is the name of the last car of the wine train? I don't know if this is right. Is it called the Juice Caboose? I don't know where that's coming from. It may be because it's right or because I just made it up and it sounds cool. I just remember Rudy getting juice from the train attendant. And of course, it's the caboose is on the back of the train. So I think it's the Juice Caboose. I hope I'm right about that. Number 3, who does the play-by-play announcing of the nude cathlon for the kids on the cliffside? Oh, who does the play-by-play announcing? Is it Louise or is it Daryl? I'm not remembering properly. I'm gonna say, oh man, I don't know. Wait, or is it neither? Is it Zeke? I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Zeke. Number 4, Helen, whose dog goes missing from the retirement community in Florida, plays what instrument to try to lure the dog back home? Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. Helen, whose dog goes missing from the retirement community in Florida, plays what instrument to try to lure the dog back home? Is it a recorder? Oh, I didn't take time in between that. I'm sorry. I think it's a recorder, though. They're challenging me today. All right. Number 5. Aunt Gail's theme for the art crawl involves what? Oh. It's anuses. Animal anuses. It's very on brand for Gail. All right. And then number 6. Whose science fair project is aptly named How Many Hairs Are Up There? Andy and Ollie. All right, I'm really curious to see how many of these I got right because I'm not terribly confident in like half of them. Okay, number 1, cut off his ear. We got that one right. Number 2 is the Jaboose. Sorry. Number 2 is the Juice Caboose. I was right. Yay! My memory served me correctly. All right, number 3 is Zeke. Oh, darn it. I thought we were about to have a clean sweep just now. I don't know, even though we're only halfway through. Number 4 is a harmonica. It wasn't a recorder. Number 5, animals with anuses. And then number 6 is Andy and Ollie. Oh no. All right, it's fine. I'm not disappointed. And now back to our regularly scheduled program. So these episodes were absolutely fantastic. As always, Bob's Burgers knows how to serve up a Halloween special. We love to see it. I feel like with these episodes, there, of course, was still kind of some of the spooky elements of Halloween mixed in there, but I feel like was a little more lighthearted. And so I enjoyed it thoroughly. But you guys should let me know what your favorite Halloween special has been from Bob's Burgers so far. And next week, we're going to be continuing, of course, with the Bob's Burgers Halloween mini-series that I'm having here on my channel, and I'm going to be talking about the episodes The Pumpkining and Apple Gorchard. If you guys haven't seen my previous videos on the Bob's Burgers Halloween mini-series, you should definitely go and check those out because they're really fun. And then also, you guys are getting a little extra treat next week. I'm going to be having another Mystery Shack chat. I'm talking about Gravity Falls. I do some commentary for that as well, and I've whittled it down to just one time a month. So we're going to be doing that next week on Friday. So you're getting 2 videos next week. But you should definitely check both of those out. And during the Mystery Shack chat, I'm going to be talking about Bill Cipher. He's weird and creepy and scary, and it's going to be Halloween, so I feel like it's just the perfect occasion. But make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the alert for that, and so that you can see this face a whole lot more. And also hit that like button if you like this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!